Hello, chat. I noticed something interesting when preparing for stream today. Which was that, like, whenever I'm close to starting a stream, my throat starts hurting. It's like my throat knows that I'm gonna stream, and it just decides to get messed up in advance. Is my throat conspiring against my streaming career, chat? Am I crazy? Maybe don't answer if I'm crazy or not. Maybe it's subconscious nerves, maybe. But how are you today? Did I say that I was pretty good? I'm pretty good. Your throat is an inside spy sent from enemy forces. It could just be that everyone else in my family is sick right now, and maybe it's coming for me. That would not be good. That would not be good at all. I'm tired as per usual. I had energy to play a bit with my friend though. I'm happy to hear that. So as usual, I don't know what I'm gonna draw today. I just went, oh wait, I can do art. It's been a while. Oh gosh. I should probably have cleaned my desk before I decided to do this. I mean, chat, you already knew I was a messy, right? I also need to clean my room. I haven't done it in an embarrassing amount of time. I haven't done it fully in an embarrassing amount of time either. It's not nice. Yeah. I have a pretty big room. But like I've said so many times, not a lot of wall space, which means that everything gets stored on the floor, which means that I don't often clean my floor, cause where am I supposed to put everything that's on the floor? Which makes me feel bad every time I have someone come over because I wish I wasn't so messy. But yeah. That's such a luxury problem though, cause essentially it means I have too much space or too much stuff. None of those are real problems, or how to put it. Like, if I was hungry, that would be a bigger problem, you know? It's only a problem because I have such a good life. It's important to remember that, to not only see the problems, but to actually see that it's a luxury to have that problem in itself, if you understand what I mean. I'm not saying that you're not allowed to be upset, because it's still a problem. But you can be upset, and at the same time as you can be thankful that it's not a more severe problem, if you know what I mean. I feel like I sound rude when I say that, but it's... Am I rude by saying that? I don't know, because I'm kind of talking about my own experiences. It's saying my problem isn't that bad. But I don't know. Different problems can have different severities, depending on who experiences them. Right? I got so happy today, because I got a comment on a TikTok video. And I answered it, and they answered it again, and it ended up with Thank you, Millie Rad. Non-toxic candy nom. I don't know if you're gonna be disappointed at this, but my non-toxic candy today isn't really candy-ish. I guess it's kind of candy because it has chocolate. Jump scare, yes indeed. I must say I shall credit Papyrus for making that Moon Magic My Beloved GIF. But oh, not candy. Well, here's the thing. Well, maybe hold on, actually, I do have Pop Rocks. Why am I gonna go eat cookies when I have Pop Rocks? Pop Rocks, it's magic Pop Rocks. Do you know what that means? Chocolate is technically a candy bar, yeah. But it's not chocolate in itself. It's chocolate between two pieces of cracker. Heh. Heh. Camera scene. Right. Light. I don't know if that's a good light or if... What kind of light is the best? Okay. Is that good enough for you? Pop Rocks? I only eat normal rocks. You know, I didn't think that, I mean, rocks, normal rocks could be important for a variety of birds to eat, but you're not a bird, I assume. So it's not as healthy for you. But did you know that some birds actually need to eat rocks to process their food? I could tell you more about it if you're interested. I don't know that much more about it, but I know a little more about it than that they just eat rocks. Like, I know why they eat rocks. But thank you so much for subscribing, Millie Rat. I'm learning more and more to just be thankful instead of being concerned. So I'm it means a lot. It really does mean a lot. In 19 months. That's over 1.5 years. Sounds weird, but it makes sense. Do you know why? Do you know why they eat rocks? Do you know why some birds consume pieces of stone? Tell me if the music's too loud or too quiet as usual. These are gonna explode in my mouth, and it's either gonna be awesome or painful, because the really big ones, they can actually be painful. It's like I'm almost scared for my teeth, but these aren't big enough for that, I think. They're kinda big. Anyways, here goes nothing. I don't know if you get the ASMR for him. I've never had Pop Rocks before. Oh. Do you hear the Pop Rocks? To train their digestive system? You're close. It's actually to help digest their food, because they don't have teeth. So they use rocks to crush the food, basically. Nice of you that you hear the rocks popping. I was thinking about always having Pop Rocks as the non-toxic candy nom. The problem is that if I don't eat the entire bag by the end of stream, it's so long in between that they'll get... Oh, that was a big pop. That they'll get all sticky and turn into one soft thing that doesn't even pop. So I don't have a lot of time to eat it before it's destroyed, you know? What do I feel like drawing today? Ba-da-da. Scrolling through my book. Oh, here's some things we've done. Blah blah. Empty pages, empty pages. Right, I started doing this because it was dots and I wanted to incorporate the dots somehow. Why did I want to incorporate the dots? The dots are dots, they're not interesting. Also, did you know I have a collection of erasers? Sorry, I'm a bit all over the place when I'm talking. Saying one thing, then I go quiet, and then I say half a thing, and then I move on without being finished. Let's get a scoop of... Oh, they're escaping! My pencils are escaping, don't worry about it. This is the array I'm working on right now. I mean, I just picked up a random set of pencils and 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them are just plain old pencils. So, well, alright. Eraser collection? Yes, an eraser collection of like figure erasers. It's not that big, sadly. I haven't been an active collector in a bit. I also have markers that have fragrance markers. But I was sad because when I got home, I saw that one of the markers were actually broken. So I bought a broken strawberry marker. Sad. Couldn't draw with it. Which felt like a bit of a rip-off. One piece of it was missing, so it was all dry. When I was a kid, I got a jar full of Lego erasers, which I foolishly shared with some of my friends. I wish I still had them. Oh. Sorry to hear that, I guess? What could this be? I mean, it does look like... Maybe. I feel like this reminds me of Genshin Constellations just because Genshin Constellations are just star constellations, but... So I'll just start with something that would probably be in... probably looks a lot like Constellation because... it would be a lot like... Constellation. I don't know what I'm doing, just so you're aware. I don't know what I'm doing. Just making a fantasy creature, basically. There. Down. Paw, maybe? I don't know how to draw paws. There's a reason why I don't draw animals often. It's because I really need to practice in drawing animals. But that means you don't need to feel bad about drawing animals badly, because so do I. I don't know if that gives you comfort or not. I don't know anything. I feel like they're often like... This doesn't look like a real animal because it's not a real animal. It's whatever I feel like I want it to be, which I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided what I want it to be. It's like a goat fox. Like, dude, did your friends eat them? Everyone ate erasers back then, and everyone got sick from an unknown source afterwards. Oh, your friend had a weird illness too? It's a creature of Moon's imagination. Yes. Well, it's just... It's not a pretty creature though. It's not a pretty creature. I wish it was a pretty creature. I wanted it to be a pretty creature, but it's mostly just terrible, scared, weird creature. But maybe, I mean, weird creatures are allowed to exist. What will life be like without any weird creatures? I don't know. That depends on what creatures you consider weird. I'm talking to myself now. Why am I just talking to myself? It's very pretty, thank you. It's a bit of a fox, but it doesn't look fully like a fox. It's not... It's a fox, but then I like kinda did horns. So like a fox goat thing. And I don't know why a fox goat would exist, but it does now. Because I created it, probably not the first to ever have created a fox goat thing. So can't take full credit for it, I think. I feel this leg, it feels wrong somehow. Is there like too soft of shapes? Do I need it to be spikier? Do I need it to be softer? Let's see if I can find a normal eraser, because I don't want to ruin my pretty ones more than necessary. Normal eraser. Ish. So, what is this weird chicken leg? The fox with chicken legs? And, I don't know what else to even say about it. It's definitely looking a bit like chicken legs. Maybe it's too big. Maybe it needs to be, like, slimmer. Slimmer? I haven't studied a lot of animal autonomy. It's recommended to actually study something if you want to get good at drawing it. If you want to get good at drawing foxes, study the autonomy of foxes. Study how do they walk, how do they look, like study animals in order to make them realistic, you know. You can't just hope for it to look good. I mean, you could have talent and just learn it without studying them and just getting the feeling of it at some point, you know. But I think if you really want to improve a skill like that, you should probably, but I don't know what I want to draw, so I just draw a little whatever happens in my head, you know. And drawing is expressing. You don't need to have a motive to draw. You don't need to draw something specific. Like, if you needed to draw something specific, it wouldn't be as fun, would it? I don't know what I'm saying. If what I'm saying even makes sense. I don't know what I'm saying, basically. What am I doing? Come on, better better ear. I don't know how to make a better ear. Ear of the ear is giving me unnecessary pain. It's an ear. It's an ear. It's an ear. And an ear doesn't need. Okay. It's a fox, and it, if it goes like this, but then also like this, so that it's not a entirely. It's a bit more of a soft. Foxes are a lot softer. It's like either you draw foxes really, really fluently and softly, or really sharply. But if you draw foxes really sharply, it might actually end up looking more like wolves. I guess foxes are more triangular or rounder. It's like more triangles to a fox, and a wolf has more rectangles. I think that's. I mean, like I said, once again, I'm not really 100% aware of what I'm doing. I'm sorry for not reading chat. I'm so locked in on this. Chimkin anatomy is hard. Yes, it is. It's incredibly hard. Huh. Does anyone else here in chat have like a favorite thing to draw, or favorite medium to draw in, as like traditional, digital, acrylic, watercolor, whatever it may be, crayons? Foxes have a very slim body. I don't know why I'm drawing. Right, I remembered it felt like. I think a lot of the badness comes from these like stubby legs. Why did I make them have like pirate leg? You know what I mean when I say a pirate leg, right? You don't have to know what I mean. I can explain it if you don't know what I mean. But I was hoping you'd know what I mean. I guess that's a little better. I guess it does look a little better. If the like, it looks better and worse. If I were to only focus on this thing, it just looks like someone's really buff arm. But I'm not going for human anatomy now, I'm going for fox anatomy. I really like to draw with pastel-like pens. When my art teacher in 5th grade dot point through me because I didn't use as many vibrant colors. Huh. Buff fox, lol. I guess that could all happen if you were assigned to do like surrealism or like modern. If you were supposed to do like pop culture art, there's often a lot of bright colors, so maybe you could get points of that for being like too. What am I doing? How am I drawing this? How am I? Stop looking like a buff man arm. You're not a buff man. You're supposed to be a sophisticated cutie fox. And the more I D around it, the more it looks like a buff man. But I don't want buff man. I want I want cutie patootie fox. Guess it has a bit of a like stingy, skinnier leg. Buff mans are cool and all, but a buff man arm on a little fox just doesn't hit right with me. Sorry to all you buff man fox lovers out there, but it's going. It's not gonna be buff man fox. gonna be cutie patootie roll up fox. But that's too rolled up. Do I just... How do I make... it's not like I don't have a picture of fox. Maybe I should just get a picture of a fox to draw a fox correctly. But a part of me just wants to. It's and now I smudged all over it. Oh man. Look at my fingertips, they're all smudged. You can see a little bit. I don't remember exactly what the assignment was, but I'm certain that it was never implied to gotta make colors pop, huh? Giga Fox with Giga Arms. Maybe it needs to be like more maybe it wasn't just curled up enough in the leg. Poor little fox, so much leg surgery. I muted the microphone so you didn't have to hear my aggressive blowing away the... Let's hope this looks better. I doubt that it will. It doesn't feel like it's gonna look better. Now it's a horse leg! How can this fox have so many types of leg that isn't the one it's supposed to have? It's impressive, Foxy. And not the animatronic Foxy, but the little cutie patootie fox here, Foxy. It's impressive, but also problematic. This is a low quality eraser. It's a little buffed again. There. I guess buff man it is. Maybe it's just too high up. Too bad it's not tradition. Too bad it's not like digital art when you could just move it downward. This fox is trying to be anything but a fox, yeah. But I mean, it does have goat horns, so maybe it's allowed to have a bit weird legs, because maybe it's a goat leg. I am a genius. It's just a goat leg now. It's a non-existent creature. Why am I this invested in the anatomy of a creature that's not even real, you know? I've even less experience regarding sleeping animals and like curled up animal, because then it's even worse. And I guess a bit of a problem could be because the head is like positioned under it, and maybe if the head's positioned over it, it does help a little. A very tiny little. But anything is help. Da 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 da. No undo button too, yeah. The eraser is the closest thing to an undo button. They should update notebooks to feature an undo button, to be honest. One thing I really want that I saw, and I hope is a real thing, it looked legit, is like a drawing tablet that was like a notebook. So when you drew on the paper, the same thing appeared on the screen. That would be, oh my gosh. How lovely that would be. Considering I'm more of a traditional artist. But traditional art isn't gonna work for like banners and stuff for my channel, you know. I think I've seen those. It'd be really awesome. Maybe I should get a throne wishlist just to put that on there. I don't know how throne works. I have like a new Aki who is a stream friend of mine. Used it, but I never really understood it. And once again, the idea of like chat buying me stuff is a bit of like a bit of weird feeling for me. Could you tell me if the amount of music is good or if it takes over too much or not enough? Or I'm sorry, I feel like I ask that question all the time. I can never trust. Now I need to color the fox. I need to fox the color. Yeah, that makes total sense. Moon, you nailed it. What if I just pick out every orange-ish pencil I have? Because I feel like going pretty natural today. I might switch it up a bit. I might take a bit of brown. That's pink, that's not orange. That's the orange IKEA pencil. Still orange. Orange. That is that pink or orange? That's more of a salmon. Looking through my... I mean, this is a yellowy orange. It's a yellow, but it's got a bit of... I took the white pen as well. I had this bundle of pencils. Does it have any orange? It has like a reddish. That may be cool. It has this beige. Rubble. Was that all the orange I had? It looked like those were all the orange I had. That were just pencils. Alright. Music's good. Alright. Do it if you want to and feel comfortable with it. There's no pressure on you. True. Get an orange to just start and get the orange out there. What orange? It's orange. What am I doing? Start in the wrong place. Maybe they shouldn't be orange near the... Maybe the head can be orange, but not like here. Maybe, I don't... don't remember a lot of fox anatomy. I think I saw a fox pretty recently though. It was running over the road, so it wasn't like close up of a fox. But did see one. But Dad pointed out there was a fox and I was like, wait, there was a fox? Da-dum, da-da-dum. I have this person who keeps telling me to do reaction videos in my YouTube comments. Do you agree with that, chat? Would you like me to do like reaction streams where I react to different media? And if so, is there any particular media you would like me to react to that wouldn't get me copyright struck? This leg. Spent like half an hour on this fox. That's more than my average doodling. I guess I got persistent. I wanna... The important thing with a doodle is to have fun, not for it to be perfect. But if you want to make it perfect, it's fine. It's, like I've said, art is a way to express oneself. And if you don't, then if you feel like, I mean, if you're a perfectionist and you can only do perfection, that's also a way of expressing yourself. And sometimes it feels bad not to do a specific thing because it feels, if it doesn't feel right, you shouldn't do it. Unless, I mean, commissions is an interesting thing though, because it's art to express, but do you really get to express yourself when you do commissions? I don't know. I don't do commissions. So I don't know. Because like you do someone else's art, but in your own style, like they commission you because they like your style. Or because you're cheap, but like often because of the style issues, right? Could be fun. He could react to Geometry Dash. Oh yeah, it's true. I think I asked this in another stream, didn't I? Fuzzy tail. I'm gonna cut to this fuzzy tail feeling by doing a lot of like squiggles. Not really following the geometric shape. And just squiggle. The interesting thing about when you're coloring fur is that you have to think about how you're doing the movements of the pen. So that it actually follows a natural flow for like the way of the fur, because if you do a crisscross it could look good, but the strokes actually do matter for the vibe of the art. I like art when it's on a cardboard plate. Hello, Viso. When it's on a cardboard plate? What makes it interesting? I'm not judging you, I am curious. Just because I know I sound a bit judgy sometimes when I'm not, I have trouble controlling my tone. Is it like a reference I should figure out, or oh, you mean Pokemon cards? That makes sense. I like Pokemon cards too. I never bought any real Pokemon cards because, like, I'm afraid that is not gonna be a good use of my money, you know? And, but the newest pack, doesn't it have, like, more evolution cards? Because I like the evolutions. So I'm thinking, maybe I should get it, but also, should I really get that? Maybe it's like my adult part of my brain is like, but you couldn't just spend that more wisely. I got so many Pokemon cards as a kid. I have like 200 or something. Not really interesting card collecting anymore. Yesterday I bought 2 booster boxes. Oh, did you get anything you liked? Or anything you were hoping to get? Do you collect Pokemon cards? I collect all kinds of stuff. I had a period when I collected erasers and stuff. Talked about the erasers like half an hour ago. But I didn't show them. Maybe I should do you want me to show the erasers? The nice thing about having so many orange is that not all orange looks the same. So it does. It has not yet arrived. Oh, right. You didn't buy it, like, in the store. Ah, my eraser collection. Here we go. Just. I think I have more somewhere, but these were the ones that were sitting in my drawer at the moment. A very glittery unicorn. Bamse, very famous Swedish kid character. Well, but it was from a set that has only been released in Japan. Oh, the English version will be blah, 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 the English version blah, blah. The English version will be released next month. Cool. All I have is this knockoff from McDonald's. It looks cool. It has some glittery glitters, but it's not a real. You know what I mean? It's from McDonald's. And I don't think the ones from McDonald's are real. Imagine if it is real and actually worth something, and it's sad because it's not in a good... It's been through some stuff. I don't think it's actually worth anything because it's from McDonald's. Oh, it could be real? They did give out Pokemon cards, but I don't know if they did give out real Pokemon cards. Are you telling me I might have a... I don't know, sometimes a real... Did that look real to you? I think my brother has a Pokemon card from McDonald's as well. Imagine if they're actually real. Wow. I have a dolphin. I almost said sticker. It's not a sticker. It's an eraser. I have a dolphin eraser. Derpy little frog eraser. Very detailed seahorse eraser. Like one of those like printed. It's the ones where the eraser quality is like negative and only smudges stuff. Oh, it's a bit too bright. You can't really see the pattern. Right, there we go. I have this just like circle with colors. Which year is it from? Oh, I don't remember. I don't remember. But I have it. I've had it for a bit. Oh, maybe it is real. On the bottom it says like, you know, a C with the circle round. And it says 2016 Pokemon. It's probably not worth anything considering all the terrible... You see all the white spots? And it's not really... I took care of it for a while, but like... It's been through stuff. It's from 2016. I still find it pretty though. But it's from 2016. Oh, and I have this 3D alicorn. Which is unicorn and Pegasus in one. That's called an alicorn. It has both the horn and wings, and it's 3D. It's pretty cool. Oh my god, alicorn, right? I don't like, it's not the highest quality, but it's a fun thing to have. I have a silly emoji. When Twilight Sparkle got turned into one, I was real-time flabbergasted. So here's the thing, I never got to like see the entirety of MLP because I didn't have Netflix or stuff like that. I only had cable. Oh, talking about Twilight. Twilight, Alicorn Twilight. I don't know how well you can see. Trying to like wiggle around for you. Very bright, but it's 2017 Hasbro. Wow. I have this, which reminds me of Instagram, probably because it's square and has all those circles, but it exists. I have a ladybug. The next time you have a chance, please watch it. It's so good. 2 and 3 seasons don't have the last 2 and 3 seasons don't have the same show. I do have Netflix now. I got it for Christmas. I have Netflix until like the last of April or something. Here's a little piggy. Also one of those like really low quality erasers that I could probably use them as smudgers. Here's a beheaded duck I found somewhere once, and I was like, I want this. It looks very derpy. Think it's a duck from the beginning. It does kind of look like a wonky fish. I can send a... I sent a screenshot of the card. It might be in the Discord. Alright. I remember that duck. I had the same... You did? Speaking of foxes! I haven't even opened this one. I like foxes, alright? They're pretty. Foxes are pretty. I like foxes. Oh. What on earth did my screen just do? No, dude. I just got like a message from a bot, you know. Let's just created the 6th of February. That probably, yeah, bot probably. Oh my god, so cute, right? It's a fox. It's such a cute fox. And I'm drawing a fox, so it's like, here's a very scary flower. And it's been used. It's old. I've had this since I was really small. Oh, wait, you sent the card in the Discord. I'll see if it's it. It does look like it's that. It actually looks like that's the one it is. I gotta go real quick, eat dinner, be back in a few. Okay, but you gotta miss the last 3. Here's some wonky flower. It looks a bit like a flower. It could also be like an orange or like it's like another of those citruses, like unsure. But butterfly. I like butterflies. This one has been through some damage as well, sadly. But yeah, I like butterflies. And here's another flower. The reason it's so dirty is because I brought it to I had it in my like pen case in school, and I erased the eraser. You know, I used an eraser to try and make it fine again, but it's not fine. Oh. And lastly, here are just some paper clips. If it really is that one, then it's around 11.30 euro. I don't think so, considering the damage on it. It's very damaged. It's got a lot of white spots, and it's curved. But still, then it will be less. Yeah, it will be less. I was convinced it wasn't real. Oh no. Well, that's kind of cool. Let's put these erasers back in its back in the box you go. That probably means my brother's card is real too. Maybe. Oh no. Oh no. Pokemon and McDonald's do collabs from time to time. Yeah. I mean, it was a while ago since I had a Happy Meal last, you know? And I got it in a Happy Meal, so, but it said 2016. So yeah, I think it's real then. I don't know how to handle the fact that it might be real. Considering it's pretty damaged, and 11 euros is like actually money. Oh darn it. If I had been I'm always so careful with stuff. How did it get? I don't even know how it got so damaged, because I'm always careful with everything. Even as a child, I was really careful with everything I got. Maybe it ended up in the hands of my brother at some point, before it made its way back to the safety of my... I'm actually considering going over to my brother's room to see if I can take a look at his Pokemon card. If he knows where he has it. Imagine if he's lost it. Yeah, that's probably for mint condition one. Yeah. I don't even think I get €1 for this. Maybe this should be the start of my own collection then. If I considering that if this was mint condition, it would have been $11. Ah, man. A low level of sadness flows over me as I realize how rich I could have been. Ah, that was too yellow. I didn't want that much yellow. The yellow was yellow. What a surprise. I thought it would be like a more orange yellow. I didn't actually look at the tip. I only looked at the color. It's a mistake on my part. If you want, you can always send me a picture of Pokemon cards and shall see if they are real. Yeah. I don't think I have any more. I know that fellow Phoenix, a friend of me, has like a bunch of Pokemon cards. Friend of mine. They're just in a box. Just keeps them in a box. She also has like a giant, Eevee card. Which is kind of cool. Considering I like Eevee a bit. Eevee and the evolutions. I don't know what people ask, how can people choose a favorite Pokemon? Do you have a favorite Pokemon? In that case, how do you do it? How do you decide that I like this Pokemon more than every other Pokemon? It's impossible. Pokemon just look so cool. Yeah. How do you do it? It are multiple. It are multiple, fair enough. What are your favorites? I can only choose one. Right? I have Papyrus, in my chat. Has Drifloon and Drifblim as favorites. And I don't know how one comes to that conclusion. How does one choose a favorite? It's impossible. Ooh. Rip the children though. Yeah, I don't know a lot of lore, but I've read some card. I have the like Pokemon TCG cards app, and I've read a few of those cards, and yeah. But what do you mean it steals children? Why is no one doing it? I mean, there is mythology that says that the Northern Lights takes your soul away unless you're polite to them. To the Northern Lights. You need to be polite to the lights. Remember that. It may save your soul. My favorites are Snom, Ditto, Shuckle, Wama, Wallard, and Bidoof. I sense the theme of the silly there. Am I correct? Do you have a thing for the silly? I do like the evolutions, as I said before. Other than that, I like well, I don't even know the names of them. The one that's like, is it called Surgeon? The sea urchin one? The electric type sea urchin one? Is it called Surgeon? Surgeon? I don't think it's called Surgeon. That doesn't feel like it could be real. horns shall have a different color. Sharpen the pen. Da-da-dum. Da-da-dum. Ta-dum, ta-da, da-da-da-dum. Da-da-dum-dum. Da-da-da-dum. Yeah, silly little boy, I love him. Pinshurken, Pinshursen, Pinkurken, Pinshursen, Pinkurken, Pinshurken? Something in that direction. Wow, are you impressed by my totally accurate pronunciations? Plural, because all of those I know they sounded like different pronunciations, but they were all the same, and they were all perfect. Maybe. Not really. One can dream. I have I also have trouble with saying the name. Right. Is it okay if I just look quickly? Somewhere in my memory, I think I have another Pokemon card. I probably don't. But if I just... Shad, are you okay with me going away for a second? Or two? Or maybe a little more than 2 seconds? Because... I mean, if your Pokemon card interested, yet you don't mind. I'll be back. I was correct. I have another one. And if you look at this side, it's a bit better condition. It has a little bit of white on a corner, and but it's in way better. If you spot the difference. Sanchu. I like the shimmers. Were all of them shimmery, glittery? Or is that like extra rare with the little shimmer glitters? The entire card has the shimmery glitters. I didn't even realize that. I thought it was only the little box. The entire card has does this entire card has the shimmery shimmers? Or did it not have the shimmer? It does have. This entire card has the shimmery shimmels as well. I've never noticed that. But yeah, I did have another Pokemon card. Ain't that cool? I assume this is also from 2016 then. No. No, it's 2019. Woo. It's a little cool. Are you finding anything about it, Visa? Are you? Maybe you're not paying attention. Maybe you have better things to do than look up my Pokemon cards. That's so awesome! I didn't know they were real, but them being real, like, changed something in the chemistry of my brain. For the positive, just so you know. For the positive. It gave me joy that I didn't imagine I could have. Regarding that. I imagined I could have joy, but I did not imagine the cards could give me joy. Look at them next to each other. Maybe the sight of Pokemon cards will attract more people. Or it will just confuse the camera. Whatever. Is that a little pink? I don't know why. It's just... Fuck blush, I guess. Didn't really pink the pink. I don't... That's definitely a sentence that is normal to say. Didn't pink the pink. Ugh, the pink didn't pink. Can you believe that, chat? The pink didn't pink. I can't believe my own words sometimes. Just mouthing off into the nonsensical. How do you keep up with my brain? Maybe you don't. Maybe everyone's just pretending to get a single thing of what on earth I'm talking about. I'm gonna see, cause I have this. Yeah, these two pages have merged as one. Yeah, it's more and more of this is becoming that. There's no image available on the site when I search for it, so it might be fake. Might be fake or not. I don't think it's fake. It doesn't look fake. It looks like the other one. It's made. The illustration is made by Shin Nugasawa. I probably did not pronounce that correctly. But you know, it still brings me joy whether it's actually worth anything or not. It's just, it's pretty picture. It glitters. Why wouldn't I love anything that glitters, right? Anyway, I think this fox is actually getting finished-ish now. I don't know if it can be called a fox considering it has horns, but it's made... I'm Lebec, pretty pictures. Pretty picture, that's a correct mindset. Hey, I've lucked you. I found another one. I have 2 Pokemon cards. And it's so shiddly, glittery, glammy. It even has shiddly, glittery glams over here. I thought it was only in the box. But no, there's a tint of it over the entire card. That's so cool. Shiny Sandshrew? Is it shiny? No, it's a Alolan. Alolan Sandshrew. It's not shiny. It's like Sandshrew, but an eye glow. It's like if Sandshrew... It literally as if Sandshrew just put on a igloo snow house costume. Very pretty. Oh yeah, shiny was green. Oh, it was? I don't know. 1.25 euro. So that one, 1.25 euro. This one in mint condition, 11.30 euro. And of course it's the valuable one that's butchered. It's fine. If it's in mint condition. But this one's pretty mint condition. I guess maybe it could, I mean, it might not be like 100% mint condition, but it's not this level of terrible. But I guess it could be hard to have anything that's this level of terrible. Then it's most likely near mint, yeah. Interesting why it's called mint condition. Is it because like mint is associated with fresh and it's like it was newly made, so it's like a fresh condition? That makes the most sense to me. Not a too big change of price. No, but this one, the one that was actually worth something? That one is of course the one that's been handled terribly. Poor Pikachu. I guess this turned into Pokemon talk. But I got on the Pokemon high now. Chat. Should I use my hard-earned money to buy like a Pokemon booster box and open it on stream? How much does it even cost? Is that something you would be interested in, chat? Da-da-dum-dum. Dum-dum-dum. Da-dum. Gambling is always fun, though it could be worth nothing. But then I'd have pretty cards. This is the entirety of my collection. But it could also be worth thousands. Or just be pretty. Da, 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 da. I talked to my dad about that and he was like, isn't it more fun to collect something that's a bit more rare and interesting and not just about how much money you have? And it was like, and then I looked at him and I was like, considering the internet age of today, basically anything you can find somewhere on the internet. The price depends on what set it is. Typically the rarer the item, the higher the price. Yeah, that makes sense. But I like Eevee. Like what set would you like if I did, what set would you want me to do? Like, do you have, I don't know how much Pokemon fan my community is, but what would you, if it was up to you, Evolution? You mean because I said I like the Evolutions? If you want, I can send you a pack of one of the two Pokemon. What do you mean by that? I love the evolutions, they're so cute. Right? The evolutions are cute. Do you guys have a favorite evolution? I'm gonna eat some more Pop Rocks. I know no one really said a bit more Pop Rocks. I didn't mean an entire gravel road. Enjoy the ASMR. Oh, your favorite Sylveon? I don't know if I have a favorite. I'm sad because one of my favorite evolutions is Vaporeon, but from what I have learned, Vaporeon has a very bad reputation on the internet. But I'm not very invested, so I have no idea. In a booster box, there are multiple booster packs and each booster pack 10 cards. Oh. Vaporeon was my favorite until it got ruined for me. Please don't ruin it for me. Just tell me that it's okay to love Vaporeon. It's design. If you want, I am willing to send you one of the booster packs. But that's like your money. And then you would need my address. Right? Maybe you can tell me how to get my own. So I'm not taking your stuff. Imagine if I get something very rare from you, like something you've sent me. Then I will feel like I've stolen from you, you know? Address 123 Moon Street, Country the Moon. If you tell me how to get, then I could get. You can buy them online or in a store. Yeah, but are you aware of like where it's good price-wise? Because I feel like in a physical store they might cost more. But I don't know, because if they're online it might cost more if you include shipping. We can quickly become overwhelming. What can quickly become overwhelming? I feel like I'm forgetting half of the words I'm saying. Because of all the options, right? Because of all the options. I know a couple of stores in the city where I live that has packs, not boxes, but booster packs. But they might be a bit overpriced. Because there's not a lot of competition. What if I make a deal? What if I set a goal that when I reach... Maybe that... Because right now, I could change my subscribing goal to like, instead of maybe get a VTuber model, could be buy a booster box. 1 million subscribers get one booster pack. I want it to be something, guys, that might actually happen in my lifetime. Do you know? Da da dum. Dum da da da. It feels like I'm just pretending to draw now because I'm using the white pen. Because the white pen is like a bit of a smudger. It's, you know, a lot of people didn't understand why there was a white pen. And I was one of those people when I was a kid. But I've learned that it's used to smudge out the lines and like filler the color. Color the filler. Color. Oh, it would be nice of you, Vissa, to do that. I have my own money. I can buy booster boxes for it if I... Because I did notice that I did enjoy playing with the cards when I played the TCG online. You know, the Pokemon TCG app game. I enjoy the battles. And And maybe like, it's not just something to collect, it's actually usable. I only like collecting, right? But it could be a fun thing to do on stream, like open a booster pack. You know what? Let's see. Goals. I need to end the goal and change the name of the goal, don't I? I don't understand the battling. I didn't first, but the TCG app, it really actually made me understand the battling. And it's kind of simple, but getting really good at it is complicated. And it's a bit of luck, considering what cards you have determine your ability to win. I've deleted the goal. Let's remake a goal here. I buy and open Pokemon booster pack. There's no going back now. It's official, guys. My stomach kinda hurts. What I've gathered for you, Chad, is that maybe you want a bit more of this kind. Maybe you don't want me to do mainly gaming. Maybe you want this more like talking, interacting from me. Considering on YouTube they want me, I got a lot of like, please do reactions, and here it's like, art is often a popular choice when it's an option. So I'm gaining the impression that you want more IRL from me. Maybe one day I'll feel comfortable enough even showing my face. But I'm a little scared of people who know me finding out this and being rude about it, because I've had trouble with being bullied. Whoa, official goal. Send a message in the Discord. I just like your streams. Ah, I'm happy to hear that. Cause I guess I'm doing a good job then. Because if you like a game, it's one thing. But if you like the streamer, it's another. Cause, or maybe you just like my streams. Not me as a person. I can't speak for everyone, but I watch you for you as a person. What you do is secondary. That means a lot. And also, who is bullying you? It's not anymore. But when I was a kid, like, I think it was worse when I was around like the age of 11, 12. Yeah. Pre-teen years. And I mean, it's from like being the age of 6 or 7 till being the age of like 15 to 16, I was pretty bullied. I got to stab. Don't stab anyone. A lot of people bully others because they're insecure about themselves, and they hope that by bringing someone else down, they might be able to bring themselves up. Sadly, it doesn't work like that. Probably they're going through a lot of stuff. But still, yeah. Please don't stab anyone. Murder is not okay. I only stab people who bully you. It's not as common now. I'm in a place where I'm more comfortable, and well, most people mature a bit as they grow. So there's a special kind of hell for people who bully others. Is there? I mean, it's like, I still think back about like bullying, but I've gotten over it for the most part. But then, you know, flares up at times. It's something people don't really think about, especially bullies, that they actually have an impact, and the words, they never really go away. You know, if someone, like, I was mostly it was mostly psychological bullying, like, being left out and, like, not invited to parties, attention, like, because it's not very good at having friends. And stuff like that, you know, and a lot of, like, couldn't be in the classroom at times, because if I was in the classroom, I couldn't be in the classroom because there was so many people just being rude at me, and someone who cut up some of my clothes, that I had extra clothes with me because I was a kid, and you know, sometimes when you're out at recess you fall in the mud. So I had an extra set of clothes. And I came in after recess, and I saw some of my bullies holding a piece of my clothing and scissors. And the scissors had already been used. But actually a good thing. I told my parents. They told that person's parents, who got furious and actually paid back the money for the destroyed clothes. So it wasn't like, it was like, I'm very lucky to have had, like, the parents being responsible and actually taking action for their kids being bullies. I heard your voice change. You heard my voice change? In what way? Hearing this, I just want to give you a hi. No, I mean, it's fine. Whilst you were saying that, oh, maybe I also got a wave of, like, period cramps. I mean, I had my period, but it's like after cramps. Why are they never finished? It's before cramps, it's during cramps, and it's after cramps. It's not fair. Anyway, sorry, it's fine. Not in a good way. You mean that I started to, like, sound sad? I guess I feel like I shouldn't talk, like, very cheery and happy while talking about terrible things. It feels very fake, you know? So I guess it's just human reaction. When you're talking about something serious, you tend to make your voice more serious, because I feel like it's an important thing to talk about. Like, almost crying voice. Yeah, I am a bit. My entire family is sick as well, so I might be a little sick. Ugh. Sorry for that gross noise. I talked about having, like, a sore throat before stream started and stuff, but yeah. I've been drawing this fox and, like, feel like I've been fake drawing this fox for the last 15 minutes. I've been, like, heading a little line and focusing so much on talking. When I think back to the years when I got bullied, I'm pretty sure I was traumatized. One of the major reasons why I got depressed. Yeah, bullying is a real issue. And it's a lot... It's still a problem. But at least here in Sweden, it's actually improved from how it was for like older generations. My parents, they had a very different experience when it came to bullying than I did, because the teachers didn't care. Now the teachers care. The bullies just don't care that the teachers care. So I guess that's progress. I only talk happy about Kitty's Pokemon Hatsune Miku and a few other things. Hatsune Miku is nice. Do you want a picture of a Bidoof plushie? Oh yes, I love plushies. I have 2 Squishmallows. Both of them are sloths. I also have a Twilight Sparkle plushie that I got from my brother when I was younger. Oh, and of course I have my 1.5 to 2 meter. It's 1.5 meter tall buddy, but if you count the ears, it's over 2 meters. Plushies! Yay! I have a bunch of plushies. I have so many random stuff from a bunch of different maybe fan things. I don't know what, but I mean, I don't have like figurines or anything. I just have a lot of random stuff. I have cool rare matches. So that's cool. I'm just a bit of a collector of everything. Original quality matches, England Glory. Pink! They are pink! And they have a different kind of thing to... How good is your soccer knowledge? Ooh, there's a soccer quiz on the bottom. Arson, no, don't arson. No arson. Barbecue and marshmallows, it's okay. Arson, not so much. I'm just glad I didn't get sent to the hospital more than twice because of it. Hello, Arson. I like Arson. Hello, the gaming herb. I'm just showing my cool matches. Made in Sweden. It says here, original quality matches, England, made in Sweden. I think these are kind of, oh, it's hard to yeah, so that's cool. Ooh. Vulcan matches. Vulcan match. Compy limited. Trademark registered. From made in Tidaholm, Sweden. But hello, welcome to the chat. I'm supposed to be doing art, but I got distracted. We all love arson. I don't love arson. Fire is cool. Arson, not so much. Oh, fun. Somebody once threw a full plastic shovel against my head. After that, I got some stitches. Ow! I've never gotten that much physically hurt. I got this kid who kept hitting me with a ruler until I left the classroom because he didn't want to be in the same band group as me in music class in school. That was not one of my happiest moments. Oh, Scottish Bluebell made in Sweden. Original quality matches. You should draw arson. I can draw arson, I guess. Then I have redhead matches. I don't know. That was my tiny matches collection. Like I said, I collect a bit of everything. I have so many random collections of stuff. So you know, arson lady. He threw it from the other side of the playground. Oh, don't remember why though. Huh. You should definitely drop them in oil. No. So if oil starts burning, just splash some water on it to put it out. If no, I hope you're joking. I'm pretty sure you're joking. But if you actually, if oil burns, and you put water on it, it will just create burning explosions of oil because the water will boil, which will create like gas bubbles of like water vaporization, which will pop, and basically you'll just have exploding burning oil. If like you have a pan with oil and it starts burning, put a lid on. I have a Tsunomika poster on my wall. I have no posters on my wall. I don't have a lot of wall, so yeah. I do have some other stuff though. Nice. I can draw fire. I have a lot of orange. I did draw fire with crayons. Let's see if the pages are... I did that another time. I just wanted to try out my old like kids crayons. Made a fire. Ta-da! Let's create... Maybe I should create like a pot with burning, just because we talked about burning oil. I'll make a pot. It's a very not pretty pot because I don't know how to draw pots. Just so you're aware. I am experimenting here. I am not someone who has experience in the matter. Like so, kind of like so. And ta-da! This is what you make me do, chat. Arzon, yippee, Arzon. See, I'm just for the record. I am not encouraging arson. Arson is bad. Like I said, making a fire for like barbecue or grilling or light, fine. Arson, not so much. If the booster boxes arrive, then I shall probably go on a Discord call. Woo! Pot is pot. Yes, pot is pot. My cat broke my pot that my cactus was in. I still haven't replaced it. Huh. What's your cactus living in then? I have to go eat. Bye. Bye. bye, Visso. It was nice having you here, and if you want to, you could tell me what you had for food later. Cause I find that interesting to know. Da, 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 da. I'm trying to like give this pot some shadow. If I can give this pot some functionate shadow without like pot. I can tell you my posture right now. Not good. Actually, let's just a bit of the pot should have a bright area, like kind of in front, and then it should have a bit of the shadow here as well to make this round feeling. And once again, the way I choose to have my strokes, as in pencil strokes, not as in medical strokes, does matter. Stretch. Thanks for the stretch. Eek. Say hello to my arms, because I'm stretching everything. Posture fix, thank you. I had the posture, like, if I'm normally straight up like this, I was like, meh. It's like, zit. I was very sideways. I was like lying sideways, almost. Arm reveal. I guess. Guess you got yourself an arm reveal. Da-da-dum. There's not a lot left to stream now. Da-dum. Kinda looks like a pot, I guess. Like I've stated previously. Oh my gosh, that's... I'm not a professional artist. I'm hoping maybe I can be one day. I want to be like a game artist or something. That would be fun. Now let's add the actual flames here. If we're gonna make a burning in the pot, we gotta have burning, right? That's just common sense. As professional as one can be. Are you saying you cannot be a professional artist? Are you saying being an artist is not a real job? What are people who do commissions if not artists? With a real job. It's like being a freelancer, and that's like a job. Right? I don't know how I'm ever supposed to actually get a real job. With that, I mean, I don't know how I'm supposed to survive in the job market, considering my energy levels deplete faster than an iPhone battery that's old. Like, an old battery of like an iPhone or another phone. A phone of no specific brand who is old, whose battery is gone old, so the battery time is like bad. Sorry, I didn't mean to trash on iPhone. I didn't mean it like that. I meant like it was just popped in my head because like I mean my phone is not an iPhone. It has a bad battery. No, not like that. I meant the other thing, like you are professional, not in a bad way. Words are hard. I figured. I was escalating it as a joke. I'm sorry. I did not think you did not consider it a real job. I'm sorry if I gave you the impression that I was disappointed in you for not believing in art as a job. It was a bit, and I didn't communicate the fact that it was a bit good enough. Would you say this is an arson pot? I always draw fire in different ways. It's kind of funny. If you hear weird noises in the background, I have my noise on my phone for like the first time in it happened like once every few months because people get too angry that I never answer a text or a call because I don't have noise on. But that horrendous noise is me getting a notification. Often from like YouTube. It is sad. It might look really weird that I'm using blue, but did you know that hot flames are blue? The blue is despite often being referred to as a cold color, it's actually one of the hotter parts of fire. But if you look at a candle, sometimes you might notice that in the center, there's like no color at all. It's just clear. That's the really hot part. And you know that I don't mean hot as in attractive. I mean hot as in heat. But like not that kind of... You get what I mean, Chad, don't you? Has there been any clippable moments in the stream, Chad? I wonder if I will be... If this is a good enough pot. I'm kind of proud of this little pot. It's a poddly pot. It's a little potty pot. Chat, are you okay with this burning pot? Does it look good enough? It looks good, thank you, Alexia. No, I need to be sorry. I just have vibrate. My notification sounds are way too goofy to be playing all the time. Same. I usually have it on vibration, but then it decides to not even vibrate. It's problematic, but I don't like the noises and the embarrassment of being literally anywhere that's outside of the house and it's making a noise. Moon attached to candles. Confirm. Candles are pretty. They are aesthetically pleasing. I'm not into arson or into candles that way. You know? But they are aesthetically pleasing. It's pretty. Unless it makes me blind. Because I'm also kind of sensitive to light. So I mean, staring into cameras. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Thank you, thank you. I forgot clipping existed. It's fine. And hello, Scorpion. Spinning Scorpion. How you doing? Ah, my body. Apparently, I had real Pokemon cards, Scorpion. I thought they were fake because they were from McDonald's, but apparently they're real. And this one, if it's mint condition, is worth like 11.3 euros. So I'm a little upset about child me right now, considering this is not mint condition. It's bent and buckled and... but it's been through stuff. That one's worth 1.25 euros. And it's in almost mint condition. But of course the one that's worth a lot, the one that's worth more is the mangled one. Of course. Last year during the national test, I accidentally didn't mute my phone and someone called me right as it started and I heard shuckling in the entire... Oh no. Oh no. That's not fun. I almost dunked my head into my notebook, but that would have made you see my head. You shouldn't see my head. It was the most goofy ringtone you can imagine as well. Headless moon. Okay, I do have a head, but you're not supposed to see my physical form. You know? You're not. There's no way to say that as a VTuber. There's no way to be like logical about it. Is there? Sorry, there was just a piece of like glitter on my screen. Also, my computer blue screen twice when I started it today. Once in the morning, I started it and the first thing that happened was a blue screen and then it restarted and it was fine. And then next time I started a blue screen and restarted and then it was fine. But now when I started for streaming, it was fine. It didn't even blue screen. I don't know. Uh-oh, you should look in the... But it didn't happen this last time. And like, it restarted and then it was fine. Man, I've had so much fun this stream. It's so much fun. Shouldn't blue screen unless something has gone terribly wrong. I mean, once one of my classmates got a blue screen on the school computer because she connected her headphones. And that happened a few times and then it didn't happen again. So I think sometimes blue screens are just being wonky. But I mean, I did have this other like... I did joke about last stream how my computer might be possessed. I wasn't last stream, it was like the stream before last stream. The last regular stream. It has been really fun being here. Yeah, is a minute left to stream. There. I'm pretty proud of this burning pot. The only time my PC has blue screen was when my core Windows files were being overwritten and corrupted. Well, it happened like, it was the first thing that happened when I started the computer and then it restarted, it was fine. So, I got a blue screen on my school laptop a while ago for no reason. Fixed it though. Yeah. But it is concerning. But my computer is almost 3 years old. which is pathetic that it's falling apart mentally. I don't know if a computer can fall apart mentally, but if it can, I think my computer is having a mentally unstable time. Which concerns me, considering what will happen if the computer just like crash, forever, break, like all my stream stuff. Will I have to reconfigure? Will I have to reconfigure like the OBS and everything? Laptops age at least double as fast as stationary PCs. Yeah, but laptops have a screen, so I have 2 screens, which is incredibly helpful when streaming. So I don't have space for a stationary computer and 2 screens. Definitely not, because I have a zillion memes on it. I mean, if I reach this sub goal, I will like have raised the money. Maybe not be able to take it out because there's some kind of like limit. I can only get a paycheck once I reach $50. So, you know, what's going on? What are you talking about? Why did my phone make noise? I have no idea what that noise was. My computer? I mean my phone did some weird noise. Stop it. Stop noising. Stop it noising. Anyways. The reason I chose like my subscriber goal for that is because then I've kind of earned back some of the money spent, you know? Moon rolling in money. No. No. I've gotten 1 paycheck in my streaming career. So I've gotten $50 from streaming in total over 2 years. Almost 3 years of streaming. Yeah. Moon rolling in money. Money, money, money must be funny in a rich man's world. Ah, blah blah blah. I can't go that high. Like Scrooge McDuck. Yeah. I don't think I'm ever gonna reach Scrooge McDuck. I don't think I ever wanna reach Scrooge McScrooge. I don't think I ever wanna reach Scrooge. I don't think I ever wanna reach Scrooge McDuck levels of money. I would just probably donate it to charity and like help people out. Cause just what's the point of having that much money and not spending it on anything? Like, I would rather use, if I somehow got absurdly rich, I would much rather use that money to help people than to buy fancy stuff. You know? I wouldn't be happier if I had the fanciest fancy computer or something. I would be happy if I knew that I could help someone. That's why I'm also considering maybe when I grow a bit bigger as a streamer doing like charity streams. Because I like giving to people. I like making others happy. And being rich isn't really like helping anyone. Maybe me. But like being absurdly rich doesn't help me either. Like, it's just, I feel like if I got absurdly rich, I would probably get paranoid if I kept all that money. Either for like never knowing if someone wanted to be my friend for my friend, or just for money and all that kind of problem. I have to go. I'm supposed to end my stream. Goodbye, chat. Please hang around for the raid. I hope you enjoyed this stream. I've enjoyed this stream. I love you all so much, my lovelies. Please be nice to the person I raid. And bye-bye now.